Hi everyone, this is Pastor Ernie with your thought for the day. Today's thought comes from 1 Samuel chapter 13, verse 12. Now let me give you the context here. Saul is the new king of Israel. He's about to go into battle, and God had spoken to him and given him word through the prophet that you're to wait before you go into battle for the prophet to come, and he's going to make a sacrifice. And after the prophet makes a sacrifice and prays for you, then you're to go into battle. But he did something wrong. He got impatient. He thought the prophet wasn't going to show up. So he took matters into his own hands. Starting now at verse 11. "What have you done?" asked Samuel. Saul said, "When I saw that the men were scattering and that you did not come at the set time, that the Philistines were assembling at Michmash, I thought, now the Philistines will come down against me at Gilgal, and I have not sought the Lord's favor. So I felt compelled to offer the burnt offering." Verse 13. "You have acted foolishly," Samuel said. "You have not kept the command the Lord God gave you. If you had, he would have established your kingdom over Israel for all time. But now your kingdom will not endure." Let's pause there. You know, Samuel and Saul had an interesting relationship. Samuel was trying to mentor him, but Saul kept doing something that was wrong. See, Saul did not seek the Lord's blessing. He didn't seek first to please the Lord. He always sought to get the people's blessing, to get the people's approval and praise versus God. See, again, he said, when I saw in verse 11 the men scattering, he decided to take matters into his own hands. Later on, we're going to see a time where he makes a foolish vow to God, and yet the men come in to say it was wrong. He wants to please the men versus God. We're going to head and see when God sent him into battle and said, I want you to destroy everything, but yet he wanted to, the men rather, wanted to bring the best animals home to sacrifice. He wanted to please the men. We're going to see that he goes ahead and sets an image up in his own honor because he wants to get the praise of men. You know, brothers and sisters, it really comes down to this. Who are we trying to earn the blessing and praise from? Do we want to get praise from God, or do we want to get praise from others? So often we fall into the trap of being a people pleaser, being somebody who's trying to get the approval or the praise of a spouse, perhaps of a child, perhaps somebody. We want their love, we want their adoration, we want them to give us the kudos versus God. But whenever we do that, we're falling into a trap. There's only one person that we should be seeking to honor, seeking to praise, to be praised from, and seeking to be get glorified from, for them to go ahead and say, yes, you've done well. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. And that's God. If our hearts are trying to please people versus pleasing God, we're only going to end up disappointing ourselves and disappointing the Lord. Because Saul tried to go ahead and get the praises of people versus the praises of God, he ended up losing the kingdom. He lost everything. Don't lose everything. Seek to earn God's praise. Seek to hear on Judgment Day, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Till tomorrow, may God richly bless you.